All right, welcome to week 2. Our week 1. Sorry, this is week 3.
He's so fucking wasted.
Our week 2 payout goes to Andy Wallace for 43 combined points with Jeffrey, Megatron, and Julian Edelman. We are in week 3 now. My dad was the runner-up with 41.2. Since our last video, we had 4 trades go through. A lot of them happened on Wednesday. Bert really kind of took off. He traded LaShawn McCoy and Andre Johnson for... He traded for those guys. He gave Andy Nelson, Adrian Peterson, and CJ Spiller. Again, so they can read it. Other way.
You gotta get rid of your goddamn switch, Bert.
Bert wasn't done that day, though, as he traded Hakeem Nicks and Pierre Thomas, and he got Rashad Jennings and Jarrett Boykin. Josh and Leaper traded Eddie Lacy, Keenan Allen, and James Starks for Dez Bryant, Kelvin Benjamin, and Jeremy Hill. So 3 first-rounders got traded. I'm not sure if Dez was a first-rounder. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was. 4 first-rounders got traded last week after just 2 weeks. And then
I have a question.
Yeah.
I would like to file a grievance with the FFPA, the Fantasy Football Players Association. I think there's a negligent act by Bert in this trade. I think there's a conspiracy theory going on.
If you can see the future.
We've got video evidence. My ass hurts.
Hopefully there's not video of that.
I'll show you. See? Video evidence. It hurts. Thanks, Bert.
What else? My dad traded Steven Jackson and Jacquizz Rodgers to Wallace for Trent Richardson and Marcus Wheaton, which don't do that stuff on after Thursday night games. Try to not trade those Thursday night guys, especially on Friday, because you're putting yourself at risk. Because once that trade's accepted, it's accepted no matter what happens on Sunday. So
I didn't see that trade go through.
It went through today automatically. I didn't have to push it through just because it was past the delay.
Because one of those guys.
Yeah, like if I don't approve a trade, it's a 48-hour window. It automatically goes through. So.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay.
Week recap. This was a very shitty week. We had 12 teams score 120 points or less. League average is just usually like 117.
You're just saying it was a shitty week because I was the highest point getter.
Yeah, 129. I think that probably would have finished 6th or something last week. Trader Don was supposed to be here. He had a whole spiel, I guess, about how 6 teams he would have beaten, but he lost, and something. He's got car troubles. Always an excuse with that guy when it comes to things.
Sounds like he's got fantasy football roster troubles too.
I think he's 0-2.
He's 0-2.
Just realizes that he's got a long season ahead of him probably. Blake held on to beat Bert at the very end on Monday night. Bert had LaShawn McCoy going. The Eagles were driving. I think Sproles got that last touchdown instead of McCoy, which sealed it. Blake also left 3 Antonio Gates touchdowns on his bench, which I'm sure he's still sad about that one.
Too much roster baiting, Blake.
Yeah. Josh beat Trader Don, sent Don to 0-2 with 2 division losses, so that's going to be a big hole for Don to climb out of.
Don's good at climbing out of holes, though. Or is that into holes?
Whatever you pick.
Can't figure that out yet.
Justin beat Wallace to move into first place and sole possession. The only person in that division that's 2-0. So congratulations to Justin.
It's kind of easy to do when you have Peyton Manning on your team.
Yeah, but he drafted him. No one else did. That was a smart decision.
Well, he's only smarter than 8 other guys. Because some of you guys picking 10 through 14 didn't have the chance, right?
I'm still happy with Forte.
Awkward silence.
Yeah.
How many yards did he get on Monday?
Like 9. They look terrible.
9.
You beat Todd with a late pickup Sunday morning Patriots defense. They scored 26 points.
Nice.
Difference maker in your victory, basically, actually. So feel good about that pickup.
Well, I did have the Cardinals defense, and they put up 19 anyway beforehand, but it was just a hunch play. Went a little overboard on the budget, but they also play Oakland, Jacksonville, and some other Buffalo. the next 3 weeks. So I figure I can ride the Patriots for a couple of weeks.
I beat my dad to move to 2-0 in my division. My dad's 1-1. He's happy RG3's not on his team, as Bert lost RG3 probably for his career at this point.
So you beat your dad, but if your dad beat you, then wouldn't he have to go to court?
Yes, so unless you're in the NFL, then you just do whatever you need to do. Brad beat Steve Scholl, dropping Scholl to 0-2. He still does not have a win in his pink locker room debut season. Brad just needed a luck touchdown early Monday night to seal it, and he got that. Drew beat Leaper. Drew didn't really do much. He had Jordy Nelson and Graham both go for 30+. You get that out of 2 guys. You pretty much just need some 10-point fill-ins, and that's what Drew got. Our week 3 payout is going to be $10 for the most quarterback points. You can only start 1 quarterback. We don't have that in our flex. Just a reminder. I play Blake. Blake's looking like he's going to have Roddy back. AJ Green's still questionable. So we'll see what happens there. Blake's in my division.
But Roddy's got a hamstring. Good thing it's a Thursday night game. So if he doesn't go, Blake can over roster bait.
Yeah. My dad plays Leaper. Both are 1-1 in the division. Both good matchup, I think, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
Brad plays Bert. Both.
Fuck you, Bert.
Brad is undefeated. Bert is winless. If Brad wins, Brad's probably off to probably his best start ever. And that's with losing Charles. So his #1 pick. We'll see what happens there.
Who's the hoser that drafted Niall Davis?
Scholl. So Scholl's got a good
Nice move, hoser.
That's
Canadian for dude.
2 weeks in a row, Bert has not broken 100 points. Last week he didn't do it. He traded everybody. We'll see what happens this week. But I feel like this is the week Bert puts his whole team together.
I think people are gun shy because if they trade with Bert, their ass hurts.
Justin plays the Ham Wallets, which is Steve Scholl, the new guy. Justin's 2-0, like we said earlier. I think Justin's going to be 3-0. Gio's looking really, really well for him and Peyton Manning. That's a good start. Wallace plays Todd.
I was surprised Gio fell that far on the draft on the way back. Pick 19.
Yeah, everybody wanted a wide receiver, though. So he's still, the 7th running back off the board?
Looking back, I guess can't really fault everyone.
No, I would have taken probably Gio over Lynch if I was Todd. I'm sure Todd probably thinks the same way. Speaking of Todd, him and Wallace play each other.
Don't they play with each other all the time?
Yep. Todd's a Shriner, so you got to watch out for those guys. But I think Megatron and Wallace and Stafford are going to have a really good game today for Wallace. I fucked that up. You play Josh Quick. Who's going to win your game? What do you got going on there?
Me? I got Matt Ryan going Thursday night. So it's either go start big or start behind.
Yeah. Trader Don plays Drew. Don needs this one. Don's 0-2 as well. Drew's 1-1. Drew once drafted Darren Sproles in the... Where did he draft him at? Wow. 6th round. And Sproles is probably the #1 running back, I bet. Mm-hmm. So, and Leaper traded him and Drew's traded him. The #1 running back's been traded twice, and it's week 3 starting. So, I think Don's going to make a trade this week. I think he goes back to Trader Don name. I think he's looking at 0-2. Doesn't feel good about himself. We had 4 trades go off tomorrow. On Wednesday's our big trade day, it seems like, after waivers and all that good shit.
Waivers go at 10 in the morning tomorrow.
11.
But I was talking mountain time. Because a lot of you guys are high.
There are. We have a drug problem in the pink locker room. But
at least we're not child abusers.
Yep, we're not child abusers, but we take prescription pills and all sorts of good shit that you're not supposed to.
Even if there's someone else's prescription?
Yeah, you just ask them, like, hey, I want to have a pill. My back hurts today, give me some pills, and they're just like, oh, take these, like Tic Tacs, and they're not Tic Tacs. Gotcha. What do you think, who's your lock of the week to win, Andy?
Lock of the week is Sexual Napalm.
So Sexual Napalm.
I'm gonna go to 3-0. Big jump on the good division.
So you got Justin winning against Scholl. Who's winning between Leaper and my dad?
I think Leaper's going to get back on the train. Dad's a little uncertain at the running back area.
Yeah, he lost Matthews. Josh and you, who's winning?
I think Josh. I like Josh's team. He's quiet. I wasn't a fan of his Des Bryant trade. As you can tell, 10 catches, 100 yards, came back to bite him a little bit. But I like Josh's draft. I like his team.
Me and Blake, brotherly love. Who's going?
Your team's on fire right now, Kyle, so it's hard to go against your team. Blake doesn't know which guys to start. He gets more bench points than starter points.
Todd and Wallace.
Todd and Wallace. This will be the barn burner of the week. This will be the 89 to 86 special, and it all comes down to whoever's kickers plays later.
Bert and Brad.
Wait, never mind. There's the 89 to 86 special. And
who else is Drew playing?
Dude, you got a spyware.
Yep. Oh well, we're so good.
I can't see myself.
It's okay. We can X off of that.
Can they see this?
No, it just.
That'd be weird if they see, hey, dude, you got a virus. Quit looking at porn.
The webcam behind here and
yeah, but if it's looking this way, it sees that pop-up box that says you will look at too much porn. Please run a virus check.
It does not look at the screen.
But it sees this way.
It doesn't. The camera's there.
Where?
It's not. Don't be stupid. Who's our seventh matchup? Drew and Donnie. Trader Don, not here to defend himself. I'm going to pick Drew.
I'll go with Donnie.
Don's being a bitch. So, Trader Don, you had your chance. You're 2 strikes and third one's you're out, bud. We find a new guest host. One that's going to make his own t-shirts now. So, Thursday night game, Falcons. Bucks. And then $10 quarterback payout. Good luck this week. Good luck trading. Waivers tomorrow.